Andreas Aperius. Serhiy, where's the tree? Which tree? The one you hit your head on. Why did you dress up like that? Oh, I could have conjured up a normal co-host. We're at Ukrainian Hogwarts, the Chernivtsi National University. And I am wearing a costume. Hi, you're watching Think Big, the program about where and how to study in Ukraine, and how you can spend your student years in an unforgettable and magical way. What's that? An elderberry stick? Give it to me. Andreas Aperius. Introdictius. Yuriy Fedkovych Chernivtsi National University was founded back in 1875. It consists of 12 faculties and 2 institutes. There are more than 15,000 students and 2,000 faculty lecturers here. The university works with more than 100 educational institutions from almost 30 countries. I will disappoint future students of Chernivtsi National University. Studies are not held in this building. The administration mainly works here, and also a lot of tourists, about 300 to 500 people a day. And during the holidays or in the high season, the figure passes 1,000. It's the presenter of Think Big. Oh my God! Where's the other one? He's there, catching up on his sleep. University buildings are in the main located in the city center and in beautiful historic buildings, but they are all overshadowed by this majestic building. Today it is one of the 7 wonders of Ukraine, and it started as the largest construction project in Bukovina in the middle of the 19th century. It cost 1,750,000 guldens at the time. The most up-to-date technologies and the most daring solutions were used in its planning and construction. The central building is not even the first by number. In 1875, when the university was unveiled, the construction of the building continued. Subsequently, the metropolitan residence of Bukovina and Dalmatia was located there. As a result, religious architectural motifs and 2 places of worship are here. Both still operate. This building was given to the university after World War II, and it has been listed on the UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2011. Ukrainian Hogwarts, Chernivtsi Sorbonne, or Oxford. It has had so many names and labels, but it is really incredible. At the Faculty of Architecture, Construction and Arts and Crafts, they will help you to restore historical heritage and to create new art objects. Of course, this quite young faculty, which is based on 3 pillars, architecture, that is, designing a project, building it and decorating it, is the responsibility of decorators. Considerable attention is paid to the residents of church metropolitans, the adjacent territory and the central part of the city in general. After all, this historical ensemble attracts the attention of historians and researchers just as much as that of tourists. Therefore, one of the departments at the faculty is called Architecture and Preservation of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We have done a lot in recent years to ensure that the residence has such a restored appearance. Works to restore the roofs of 3 buildings are not complete yet, but much has been done on the territory which satisfies modern-day requirements. Of course, there are territories that need to be restored and provided with new functional purposes. This faculty is engaged in this. The faculty's educational and scientific laboratories enable the conducting of diagnosis and examination of the decoration, finish, construction, or even the chemical composition of fragments found in the city's historical park. This means bricks, paving stones, wooden structures, or even the wallpaper and tapestries that adorned the buildings. The faculty students are not only involved in preserving architectural heritage. The main goal of the faculty is to combine existing architectural objects with modern technologies, embodying innovative engineering and design solutions. This extraordinary building is amazing. It's like from some movie about the Holy Grail. Look, just incredible corridors, the ceiling, all the marble halls. Oh, there is some meeting or conference taking place. The Marble Hall was built from the start for the holding of synods, meetings of religious clergy and celebrations. The purpose hasn't changed to this very day, unless these meetings are no longer associated with religion. For example, the Conference of Students of Chernivtsi National University is sitting, the highest body of student self-government. The budget, annual elections, oversight over the implementation of decisions. All these are powers of the conference. The decision of the meeting is implemented by the student parliament and its chairman, Volodymyr Kryzhanovsky. The student parliament is made up of representatives of all faculties of the university and employees of university departments.
Це культурно-масовий відділ, це навчально-науковий відділ.
This is a cultural department, educational scientific department, information department, social department, while additional departments are created in every faculty or university. We have two more departments, a student newspaper called Stud Life, as well as a sports department, which organizes sporting events and university sports events.
До спартакіади університетської та інше.
It's the job of the student parliament to organize and conduct all sorts of entertainment. Admission to students, Mr. Student and Miss Student contest, KVN Club, and many other concerts. But the main task of the student parliament is to protect the rights of students and represent the interests of students in the administration. Also, with the approval of the student self-government body, the appointment of university vice-rectors is agreed, the appointment of vice-deans is agreed, with students taking part in electing the rector and electing the deans of faculties.
Деканів факультетів.
In order to protect someone's rights, it is necessary to know them. Law is studied at the university in the powerful law department, which has trained many well-known modern Ukrainian figures. Law is one of the many socio-political and humanitarian specialties we have here. The Faculty of History, Political Science and International Relations decided to change the situation. In addition to training classical and anticipated historians or history teachers, officials and professional members of political parties, international observers and diplomats are trained too. The faculty has centers of cooperation with other countries, the USA, Canada, Poland, and others. There is also a center of Euro-Atlantic integration and security. Considerable attention is paid there to the study of foreign languages. There is also a department of modern foreign languages and translation. Our department provides studies of 4 foreign languages: English, French, German, and Spanish. Spanish, by the way, is very popular and is even more popular than French and German. And besides, we have regional languages, Polish and Romanian. This is so that people can work with the local population and with nations closest to us, Moldova, Romania, Poland. This is very important for future diplomats and for historians and political scientists too. It was students of the Faculty of History, Political Science and International Relations who launched the Flash Mob in 2006, which is celebrated worldwide today, International Embroidery Day, the 3rd Thursday of May. And they say that historians don't know how to have fun. It was introduced 13 years ago by members of the faculty, and it brings together people from over 50 countries today, and more people gather every year in embroidered shirts. There are at least 2 reasons to join the Culture and Leisure Center of Chernivtsi National University. First, a beautiful view from the balcony. And second, interesting creative studios. Individual and choral vocals, choreography, playing musical instruments. There are KVN teams too, with their own theater studio. The doors of the center are open for talented students, well, not around the clock, but within the opening hours of these studios. The work of this center is not confined to the center's building, as students stage street concerts for charity. They also take part in filming various TV programs. You know, they record video clips, for example, a welcome clip. Not a single university even takes place without the participation of these young people. It is a mixed student choir called Resonance. I think the song Guateamos is up next. Let's take a listen. This choir is made up of students of the Department of Music, the Faculty of Pedagogy, Psychology and Social Work. Miss Olha is the choir principal conductor and artistic director. She moved to Chernivtsi in 2014 from Luhansk, where she taught at a local university. Students from China also moved to Bukovina.
Вони їдуть навчатися саме українській культурі, вокальній культурі.
They come to study Ukrainian culture, vocal culture. They're interested in vocal culture and conductor choir culture because they have no professional conductor at home. Students who studied Chinese here got work at the conservatory and universities.
Влаштовують на роботу в і консерваторії, і університети.
Because our vocal choir school is highly regarded in the East.
Дуже ціниться на Сході.
Students from Luan City University study in line with the dual diploma program. They master the Ukrainian language. While they may not speak Ukrainian very confidently, their singing is super. I've been playing the violin since I was a child. The teachers here are perfect. I have taken part in many concerts a lot of times. I really like this university. The education process is structured as follows. The first half of the day is general education and group music theoretical disciplines. In the afternoon, we have individual classes with teachers. Besides, the student is involved in vocals, conducting, and their chosen instrument. How do they fit it all in? Students sing, violinists, cymbals, accordionists, pianists play.
Дуже талановиті.
Our students who are winners of international competitions, all Ukrainian competitions, both as instrumentalists and vocalists, are very talented.
Як інструменталіст, так і вокаліст.
The department may not be very big, but it is active. Folk instrument orchestra, bandurist ensemble, wind instrument ensemble, 2 full-time student choirs and 1 distance learning student choir course. There's also a men's choir called Zvin, or Bell, composed of teachers and university staff. They also take part in official events and holidays on a regular basis. You see how lucky we are. We visited the university on the day of its 144th anniversary. So many important guests, awards for the best students, the best teachers, performances by choral groups. I'm just full of emotions. Emotions? I'll show you emotions in a minute. Oh, the party was great. Excellent. Sure, of course. So let's sign off. We spent the day at Ukrainian Hogwarts, Yuriy Fedkovych Chernivtsi National University, which has just turned 144 years old. Right, I'm off to the bar. Do you want anything? That's it. See you. Think big.